We really learned our lesson after our first visit to Hollywood Horror Nights 2 years ago. This year, we knew exactly what tickets to get, when to go, and I'm going to share this information so that you don't have to learn the hard way like we did. The Sheraton is one of 2 hotels adjacent to Universal Studios with shuttle access directly to the park and City Walk, so this is a really convenient place to stay. But not the most affordable. The room was $360 per night plus tax and $20 a day for parking. The shuttle runs every 15 minutes. Since we couldn't get in until 7, we had plenty of time to hang out on City Walk and eat. There are plenty of food options inside the park, but it's kind of basic and expensive, so I preferred to eat before.
I actually would want this.
Boom.
If you love Halloween, haunted houses, and horror movies like we do, then this is the place for you, and we were so excited to be back.
Dessert.
General admission starts at $77, but you can see how the prices go up the closer it gets to Halloween. Express access starts at $259, and it goes up from there. They sell limited amounts of tickets for early access and express access. You do need to buy them in advance, or they will be sold out. They also have unlimited express if you want to go into each house multiple times. You can go as early as September. We went the first weekend in October. This year's lineup included 8 haunted houses, 1 terror trim, and 2 shows. That's a lot. 2 years ago, we went with the early access option. You get in 2 hours early at 5 instead of 7. We got in and out of a few houses very quickly before the rest of the crowd came in, but we would soon find out that it was not enough to get us through the night. So this year we went earlier than we did last time, and we went with express access tickets. We still didn't know for sure if this would be enough to give us time for everything we wanted to do, but we figured it had to be better than last time. Stay tuned for a timeline of how our night went with express access and a chaotic peek inside the haunted houses. Apologies in advance for all of the screaming.
You're doomed if you stay. You're doomed if you stay. Doomed.
We're big fans of Friday the 13th. I love the production value on this one, but it wasn't super scary. You get a wristband and a ticket at the gate once they scan your mobile tickets. Make sure to hold on to your ticket, do not lose it, because they will scan it every time you enter an express line. This one was actually really scary. I ran out of there. Here you can see more lines that we did not have to wait in, just bobbing and weaving with your back hurting for hours that we didn't have to do this time. This one wasn't scary, more creepy, but we did see the movie, and I think it's kind of neat when you see a movie and then you get to walk onto what essentially looks like the movie set, and that is the kind of production value that you get at Universal. We didn't really have a plan for rides we wanted to go to for the most part. We just kind of stumbled into them if we saw them. And most of them didn't really have much of a line, like this one. And it was great to have time to do that. I wouldn't worry too much about missing out on Nintendo World. There really wasn't much to it. It was kind of neat to look around, but I don't think it's fun unless you want to play games, which you do have to pay for.
Things that I used to be good at and now I suck at.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Hi.
There are places all over the park where you can buy alcohol. They will card you and give you a 21 plus wristband. You can use the app to see where these bars are located. This house was based on a WWE SmackDown group, so I had never heard of it, but it was fun. By 8:45, we had already done 4 haunted houses and had time to do rides in between. Here are some of the wait times that we would have had to deal with if we didn't have Express. It's still pretty early on in the night. They do get a little bit worse, but I don't remember the wait times being as bad as they were when we went a little bit later on in the month. I love the Terror Tram, and I will watch every single Purge movie that comes out.
Emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours.
Let's get this party started. I'm not sure you fully realize your predicament. You die. I've run the simulation 1,000 times and it always ends the same way. You die.
Beginning at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be permitted. Once the purge concludes at 7 a.m., emergency medical services will be deployed. Blessed be our new founding fathers in America, a nation reborn.
Jose, behind you!
I actually really enjoyed the show. I think they do a really good job with the acting and the special effects. This runs 4 times per night. The times are available in the app.
To take a stand.
Our longest wait was the Terrifier, but we only waited 15 minutes, not 80. The Terrifier is one of the most disturbing horror films I've ever seen. There are actually 4, and we haven't watched them all, so maybe we should do that. But I've also heard that most of them aren't very good. 45-minute wait for general, 5 minutes for express.
My favorite movie.
Carolyn! Carolyn!
Hello. What do you look like?
Poltergeist is a classic. I was really excited about this one. This is the part of the night where I got so tired, I was practically falling asleep standing up.
The horrible creature, cursed with a face.
This was one of my favorite ones. It kind of was hit and miss with some of the houses. The special effects were always great, but some of them just didn't have as many jump scares as others, but I still really enjoyed all of them. And once again, we basically just walked right up to the front.
Baltimore is our endangered species here.
It's an extremely long night, but it was a really good time, and I don't think you will find better haunted houses anywhere else, and especially not this many. The whole night felt much more leisurely than our last visit. We didn't have to race from line to line. We finished everything, and we were walking out at around 1 a.m. They close at 2 a.m. on weekends. All 8 haunted houses, plus 2 shows. We did it all, and it would not have been possible without express access. It's definitely worth the money. After such a late night, it was nice to be able to walk to our hotel and then just go to sleep and not have to deal with LA traffic, which, believe it or not, is still bumper to bumper, even that late at night. Of course, I have to do a hotel room tour of the Sheraton. We were on the 16th floor. It was a very spacious room. This bed was so comfortable. We slept so good. No balcony, but a nice view is always appreciated. And there were convenient phone chargers built into the bed on both sides, regular plug and USB. We stayed at a more budget-friendly hotel last time, just as nice and still walkable, but this was just that much closer and that much more convenient. We really appreciated it when we crawled into bed the night before. We're tired and really thirsty. Complimentary water. That's nice. That's a wrap on Hollywood. It was fun. On recommendation from the hotel bartender, we went straight to Norm's for breakfast. I'd never even heard of it. It's right down the street from Universal on Hollywood Boulevard. This location has a designated parking lot, which is a big deal in LA. I'm really picky about French toast, but it was delicious. We both really liked the food. My mom finds it very bizarre that we pay people to scare us. Maybe it is. It's not for everybody, but we love it. It was a fun little overnight trip. We had a great time, and I know we'll be back.